What's going on, everybody? It's Rocco with Rocco's Modern Survival. I am back again with another survival video. Today, sorry, it's been a while. The whole down in the back situation is really starting to get to me. I'm not able to make videos as much as I normally could. Today we're going to bring you the potatoes. These potatoes were actually dumped in my compost pile. As you can see, they are just hanging out, and that's in the compost pile. Now what you see here is, if you remember correctly, if you remember from past videos, the ducks, these are the kilocones that I made out of a couple buckets. So I butcher the ducks and the chickens and stuff right here. That way it just goes right into the compost pile. But what we do is, or what I did, was I just threw these potatoes. They were eyed out, right? They already had eyes on them. I didn't cut them. I didn't do anything special with them. I just threw them in here because I wasn't going to do anything special with them. But as you can see, they took root very, very well. All right, and they are covered up with all the straw, which is a big, big plus, okay? The straw, for one, really helps keep the moisture in the compost pile, all right? This is nice and wet down there, and it protects the roots of the potatoes. So if you're doing them in containers and stuff like that, you want to put straw on them. So do not forget to do that, all right? But what I just wanted to bring you guys this little update here is the compost pile at one time was all the way up to here. All right, it was way up here, and it has just broken itself down here. So if you're not constantly feeding your compost pile, it's just gonna compost naturally all the way down, and that's what this one's doing. Now what we did on this side is, let me grab my cane, sorry, is we keep feeding it. I keep feeding this side because I'm not putting extra stuff over here, so it'll throw off the balance of the compost, and the potatoes might rot or might shrivel up, might get too much acidic acid and stuff like that inside of it. So I'm throwing everything over here, and this one's just gonna keep growing. Here soon we're gonna put wood chips in it, and all that good stuff. But I just want to kind of let you guys see what was going on with the, let me step back a little bit, with the potatoes. They just took over this whole compost pile. I'm going to let them grow until they die. The greens have to die off until, that's whenever you know the potatoes are ready. So whenever they die off, we're going to dig them up and see what we actually get out of these guys. We may not get anything. I don't know. I'm really curious because this was kind of just an experiment, just to throw them in there and see what they do. But so far, so good. They look like they're really doing very, very well. I've actually never really had them do this good before. I did potatoes a couple years ago in a container, and they did really good, but they weren't nothing like this right here. And what I think helps with this one is it's not in the sun 24/7. So that's, I think, the biggest reason why these are doing so well. And they're getting a really good, rich soil because they're in the compost pile. They're in shade for about most of the day, and they only get a couple hours of sun, and they're really doing very, very well. I'm getting ready to go here in a minute, and I'm gonna start feeding the rabbits and taking care of them. We have a couple babies that will be ready for sale. For Jacob's babies will be ready for sale in a couple weeks. They'll be ready to go. I'm really curious to see if he sells those or not. He's trying to save up for a dirt bike, so I'm hoping that he can sell enough rabbits to get his dirt bike. But I have to go pick grass right now for these guys because they're actually out of the greenhouse, because I need to fix the greenhouse a little bit and do a couple changes to it before we put the rabbits back in there. But I just want to kind of bring you guys for this video and let you see the potatoes. So I'm going to show you guys how to properly prep sweet potatoes here soon, and so you can actually start growing your own sweet potatoes as well. If you don't already know how to do that, it's super simple, super easy. It is a long process. It's not something like potatoes, like regular, like baked potatoes, where you just throw them in the ground and then they're ready to go, or red potatoes, just throw them in the ground, they're ready to go. Sweet potatoes take a little bit more finesse, let's just say that. They're a little more tricky. So I'm going to end this video, and then I'll bring you guys back for another video about the rabbits. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you all, and as soon as my surgery is over, and I'm back to being normal again, we will be bringing chickens and turkeys to the farm, and I will be bringing you guys back for those. Okay, I'll let you see the new chicken coop I'm going to build, and I'm really thinking about building a 3-system coop. That way I can raise chickens in one side, turkeys in the middle, and meat chickens in the next. All right, so I've got like a U-shape plan. I'm hoping it works. So, all right, I'm going to sign off for now. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. God bless, and everyone stay safe out there.